you had a good time during the holidays, and welcome to the first episode of the year with a fresh batch of new products. It's mainly shonen anime, which is an action genre geared toward a male fan base. But I watch such shows almost all my life, including non-anime shows like superhero cartoons. I've actively avoided shoujo, which are shows geared toward a female fan base, like Sailor Moon, and cartoons like My Little Pony, because they were dull and the toys weren't fun back then. Things would have been different if I watched a modern My Little Pony as a kid. Speaking of shows I watched as a kid, these shows have all been featured on Toonami, the Saturday morning program block in Adult Swim Cartoon Network that features only English-dubbed anime shows. It was the only way I could watch anime, and it was the biggest entertainment in my life, and still is an important source of anime. Let's begin with these new products. Naruto Shippuden Figure Set Sasuke and Itachi Uchiha, 16 centimeters or 6 inches. Shippuden is the sequel series after Naruto, the original series. Naruto is created by Masashi Kishimoto, and Shippuden aired from 2007 to 2017 from Studio Parrot. Naruto Uzumaki is a ninja who lives in the Hidden Leaf Village, where being a ninja is like a job and you have to complete missions. The leader of the Hidden Leaf Village is the Hokage, the strongest of the ninja village. Naruto is hated and shunned from the village as a whole due to carrying the spirit of a fox demon, Kurama, who attacked the village one night when he was born. I guess no one even told Naruto that he holds a demon fox or the villagers why he has to carry the fox in order to protect the village from another devastating attack. Despite that, Naruto wants to become the Hokage. A big part of learning to become a ninja is to start off as a genin, the lowest rank, and form a team of 3 genin led by a jonin, which is 2 ranks above genin, so they can gain experience going on missions. Naruto's Team 7 includes his teammates Sakura Haruno and Sasuke Uchiha, and their leader Kakashi Hatake, aka Best Ninja. Sasuke and Naruto have a rivalry that has turned violent in the original show. Sasuke doesn't work well with Team 7 due to him being ambitious and impatient. Sasuke's clan was wiped out by his own brother, Itachi, who is an elite ninja with the Akatsuki criminal group. Sasuke is the last of the Uchiha clan and vows vengeance for his fallen clan. He deserts the Hidden Leaf Village and joins an evil criminal ninja with creepy snake powers, Orochimaru, so he can become strong enough to kill his brother. Shippuden starts off with Naruto and Sasuke splitting off, serving as a mirror to their methods to become stronger, like night and day. This dynamic shows up annoyingly throughout Shippuden, and not just with Sasuke and Naruto. I can stand the so many flashbacks, but not the same comparisons throughout the ages, as if there can be no other type of social dynamics in the show. The Naruto series works like the Dragon Ball series, with Naruto, the main character, growing up as the series changes the name, and throughout the many movies. I don't watch movies, but I've watched the TV shows series, and currently up to date on Boruto, the latest Naruto series focusing on the next generation after Naruto becomes Hokage. Unfortunately, the show became grading towards the end, so I hope the Boruto series doesn't follow the same trend. Back to this figure set, it has the Uchiha brothers standing together. Naruto has more of the humor part of the show, while Sasuke was humorless and shows the awesome fighting and tactics when it comes to using ninja techniques like ninjutsu. Itachi was barely in it and was only in it to push Sasuke to new levels of awesome. If you're a fan of Sasuke and his fighting style, then get both him and his brother, as we can't have a good fight without both of them. On to a series I avoided until high school because it continually scared me away with just a look from his character. Death Note figure, Ryuk, 16 centimeters or 6 inches. Death Note was drawn by Takeshi Obata and written by Sugumi Oba. It aired during 2006 from Studio Madhouse. Death Note begins with a Death Note falling to Earth. Light Yagami, a bright high school student, picks it up and finds out that the book can kill people. The rules of the book state that anyone, anywhere, at any time can be killed under any kind of possible circumstances as long as the writer specified it in the book and has seen the victim's face and has acquired their real name. Otherwise, the victim dies of heart attack if you only write their name down. Ryuk is a Shinigami that dropped his Death Note that life found. Death Notes are tools of the Shinigami to expand their own lifespans. The Shinigami world is bland, dark, and near empty. I can understand dropping the Death Note out of sheer boredom, and surprised no other Shinigami has done the same before Ryuk did it. Speaking of my experience with Death Note, Ryuk's face is pure nightmare fuel. When I was in middle school, during the height of the popularity of the show, the anime section of the library and bookstores always had this manga series. Up front and center, Ryuk's somewhere on it. It's enough to make you avoid a library. I watched Death Note during high school, getting over the creepiness, and was glad I did so. It went over my head the first time around, but it's great to rewatch. Despite the dark themes, it's a good beginner anime for anyone, and even my preteen cousin watches it and she understands it better than I ever did. As long as you get over Ryuk's features, his design is unique and so is his fondness for apples. He gives a bit of dry humor to the show, and he's never all that serious. Despite that permanent grin, you can tell his mood and whenever he's bored by his body language and tone. He's a great character, never dull to watch. On to a great masterpiece of a movie that's always went over my head, even today, but I still love to watch it. Spirited Away plushie Haku Dragon, 28 centimeters by 10 centimeters or 11 inches by 4 inches. Spirited Away is a 2001 movie directed by Hayao Miyazaki. I explained in the last episode, so I'll make it quick. Chihiro is a little girl who got trapped with her parents in the spirit world. She has to go on an adventure to escape it with the help of a dragon boy named Haku, the best part of the movie. Admittedly, his dragon form only shows up in full view a few times in the movie. It's still the best parts. I'm totally not biased. He helps Chihiro survive in the spirit world, and he's honestly bland. You don't know why he's so helpful until the end. I'm not convinced he remembered Chihiro after so long. Even so, he may have just been nice and took pity on a lost little girl. I still don't know why he's forced to serve Yubaba, or if he's a spirit or a god. Then again, it doesn't matter because dragon. One of the best things to have from Spirited Away is a figure of Haku in dragon form, but this pillow is a close second. You know those neck pillows everyone uses for air travel even though they can use it on road trips too? Well, this is a fancy version of it instead of a standard blue U-shaped pillow to wrap around your neck. This Haku neck pillow is the same size and is as comfortable except it's in style for anyone heading to a Comic-Con. It also survives as a nice plushie to keep at your home. Now to go from best anime dragon to best superhero anime. My Hero Academia figure, Izuku Midoriya, 25.4 centimeters or 10 inches. My Hero Academia was created by Kohei Horikoshi and is a Studio Bone show that has been airing since 2016. It's currently one of the most popular shonen shows. My Hero Academia follows Izuku Midoriya, a student about to start high school. He applies to a hero academy, however, he has no superpowers, and unlike Batman, he's not rich or has any fighting capabilities. In a world where almost everyone has a quirk, and being a superhero is an elite job where only the best of the best can perform, Izuku runs into All Might, the number one superhero, and finds out he's injured from a past battle that's slowing him down significantly. Izuku blames himself when All Might doesn't show up to a fight, a big slime criminal, seeing as he's at his limit for the day. Izuku flies into the fight without hesitation after seeing his classmate Katsuki Bakugo being endangered by the slime. This inspires All Might to save them both, despite his injury. He takes Izuku on as a pupil and grants him his super strength quirk. Izuku doesn't change much even after gaining a quirk. He has always been smart, determined, and thoughtful of others. His willingness to risk his life for others, despite being quirkless, is what caused him to become All Might's successor. This figure is Izuku's hero uniform, plus the third version of it to compensate for his constantly injured arms. Due to his body not being able to handle the great power of All Might's quirk, Izuku has a major double-edged sword that gives great damage at 100% power, but also nearly cripples his body every time he uses his quirk. This version allows him to kick more than punch, but he has gained more control of his power at this point in the series. Let's finish this episode with a cool-looking bear that's actually terrifying once you get to know it. Danganronpa plushie Monokuma, 28 cm by 36.5 cm, or 11 inches by 14.5 inches. Danganronpa has multiple anime series from 2013 to 2016 by Studio Lerchi. It originally started with its video games that first began from 2020 to 2017, developed by Spike Chunsoft. All of Danganronpa was created by Katsutaka Kodaka. I didn't really mention this last episode because I accidentally skipped over it, so I need to give credit where credit is due. I also didn't mention Monokuma or any of the Trap students because it's a big cast in the Danganronpa universe, and Monokuma, oh, Monokuma. Allow me to catch you up on the premise again. A group of students from Hope's Peaks Academy become trapped in the school with no memory of how that happened. They find that a weird black and white bear is holding them prisoner and manipulates them to kill each other in this twisted game of despair. Anytime they try to attack the bear, the attacker will be killed or the bear explodes. Yeah, Monokuma is a robot, and there are multiple copies of him. Monokuma only attacks the students in retaliation, otherwise he just goes to students and blackmails them into committing murder just so the game doesn't stop. At first he's just annoying in that case, basically comic relief. However, he's scary because over the games and anime, he becomes the first sign that great despair will follow. In the spin-off game, Ultra Despair Girls, there are many man-sized Monokuma robots that commit mass murder across the city. So this kind of cinched how much of a threat Monokuma is. Monokuma's design is unique and makes for a fun plushie to have. As long as no one makes a talking robot tour of Monokuma, I feel safer at night. That's it for the first episode of the year, and I like every single one of these products and shows, even Monokuma. Hopefully I'll find some new shows to watch next time around, as I already watched all of these shows and still watch My Hero Academia. Please always vote on the Facebook surveys to pick the products to feature in the next episode. The new products will also be sold in the Dragon Anime Store. Shop there to find cool anime stuff and gifts, and to also support this YouTube channel. Greatly appreciate it. Lastly, make sure to share the fan love to everyone this new year.